Hello everyone, this is Mr. Pip Sniper. Wanted to make a quick video on how to trade the non-farm payroll news. There are people that focus on trading based on fundamental news, and non-farm payroll is one of the fundamental news that creates a huge movement in the forex market within just a short period of time. The non-farm payroll news gives the exact numbers of the number of people that lost their jobs in the USA for the month. So it's pretty critical because it shows the health of the economy based on how many people lost their jobs, stuff like that. So a lot of people, traders in the market, pay attention to that news because historically it creates a huge move within just a short period of time. I'm talking about just within 15 minutes. Within 15 minutes after the news is released, usually create a 200 to 300 pip spike, and then it moves back to the previous price levels. I have been trading non-farm payroll news for over a year now, and I have successfully been able to pick up on the average 200 pips just within the post NFP news. So I'm going to show you a quick process of how I do trade the NFP news report. So what I do is I wait for the news that's released. It's released the first Friday of the month. In this case, April 3rd, 2009 for the year for this year, and I want to show you exactly how I do it. So hopefully you can learn what to do and learn what not to do. Some people stay away from non-farm payroll news because it just is, it's a pretty scary move. It's a big move. But if you know what you're doing, you can pick up a few pips pretty quickly just by going in the direction of the market. I'm talking about less than 1 minute trades that allows you to pick up 15, 20 pips. I'll show that to you in a little bit here. But anyway, what I do, first thing I do is I go to the source of the news, which is a website called forexfactory.com. Right here, forexfactory.com. It gives you the fundamental news schedule in the market and using the currency that is focusing on. So this is where you get the news of the exact numbers of the non-farm payroll. And the way forexfactory.com works is that it gives a flag color, red flag being the most critical news. So in this case, the first column here is the previous month's results. The middle column here is the projected results, and the first column here to the left column is the actual results. So this is the pre-NFP news, and then the post-NFP results is right here. It show you that now we have a number here that show the non-farm employment change, basically. So anyway, let's go back here pretty quickly. I want to cover how I trade NFP. Okay, so this is my 1 hour chart right here. As you can see, for the last 3 hours, it's just going sideways. If we focus on the 15-minute here, it's just been going sideways here. 1 hour, 2 hours. So the last couple hours just going sideways. Okay. So let's see where I enter. Okay, I enter after the news is released. So now this is the 1 hour. This is the post NFP news now, and let me show you here. That's 1 hour, and this is 15-minute right here. As you can see, it moved back up, and typically it goes back down to the pre-NFP news price levels. Let me zoom into the 5-minute time frame to show you where I actually entered my trades. Now this session, April 3rd, 2009, I had 4 trades after the NFP news was released. So I had 1 trade going long during the spike right here. So the key is to wait for the market to decide where it is going. I have tried before to guess where it's going, and the good news there is if you're right, you'll pick up, you know, twice as many pips, maybe 3 times as many pips pretty quickly. But from experience, I would rather let the market tell me where it's going, and then when it decides to go where it's going, then I ride that wave, the initial wave. But where I pick up the most of my pips is during the retrace. As you can see here in my results, I will show you here in a little bit. I had one trade during the initial move, which is a buy trade, and then I had 3 trades during the retrace, in this case a short trade. So again, number 1, wait for the news released, wait for the market to tell you where it's going. If you want to, make a trade or 2 when it decides where it's going. And then wait for it to max out and then play the retrace. That, to me, that gives me a high probability of the direction of the trade. Okay, so because initially it could go back up and it retrace back and then keep on going back up before it retraces back. So the key for me, the higher probability trade for me, is wait for it to max out, and then as soon as it loses steam, I play the retrace, and that's where I pick the most of my pips or place the most of my trades during the post NFP news trading session. Okay, so that is pretty much how I trade NFP news. And as far as the results for this session, again, I had 4 trades, and this session allowed me to pick up, let's see here, over 77 pips. Again, 4 trades. If you look at the timeline here, hopefully you can see it. The first trade took 1 minute. The second trade took 1 minute. The third trade took 2 minutes. And the last trade for the session for me is less than 15 minutes. So the point I'm making here is that NFP will allow you to pick up, you know, pips pretty quickly, you know, 15-20 pips just within a minute or 2. And then if you're disciplined to bank your pips when you make them, then, you know, you're able to pick up and add up pips pretty quickly during after the NFP news is released. So as you can see, this has been a great session for me, with thanks to NFP movement that allowed me to increase my equity by 51%. So anyway, the purpose for this video is to show you how I trade NFP news. So hopefully it will help you to maybe test NFP. Next time, it comes out again every first Friday of the month at 8:30 a.m. Eastern or 5:30 a.m. Pacific time. So hopefully this video has been helpful on how I trade NFP news, and maybe you can learn something what not to do, and hopefully also learn something what to do for yourself to try trading the non-farm payroll news report. This is Mr. Pip Sniper. Thank you for your time, and hope you learned something valuable from this video recording. Have a good day.